Today we're pulling back the curtain on something fascinating, the hidden glitches in our thinking, those little bugs in our mental software. We're going to dive into a book that explains exactly why we do the things we do, especially when we know we shouldn't. All right, let's get right into it. So, have you ever asked yourself this? I mean, you're a smart person, you're capable, but every now and then you look back at a choice you made and just shake your head. You wonder, what on earth was I thinking? Well, you are definitely not alone, and the answer is probably not what you'd expect. And this quote from the book Nudge or Fudge just nails it. The real danger out there isn't always some big, scary external thing. Nope, it's the quiet, invisible programming running inside our own heads. That's the real challenge we're all up against. Okay, so let's start digging into these hidden flaws. You see, for centuries, the common belief, the story we all told ourselves, was that humans were these fundamentally rational beings. Well, it turns out that story was completely wrong. Yeah, the old school theory gave us this idea of Homo economicus, this perfectly logical, almost robotic person who always acts in their own best interest. But come on, if you've ever bought something on a whim, or maybe held on to a losing stock way too long, you know that's not the whole picture, not even close. And this slide just lays it all out, doesn't it? On the left, you've got the myth, the cool, calculating machine. And on the right, well, that's us, the reality. We're driven by emotions, we're wired to take mental shortcuts, and we are prone to making the same kinds of mistakes over and over. This book, Nudge or Fudge, is all about getting to know this messy, fascinating, and very human reality. So, you want to see how it works? Let's take a quick tour of a couple of these mental glitches, these biases that are secretly running your life. The book is absolutely packed with them, but here are a couple of my favorites that I guarantee you'll recognize. First up, the sunk cost fallacy. This is that nagging little voice in your head, you know the one, that says, well, I've already put so much time into this, or, but I've already spent so much money on it. It's the reason we stick with bad projects, terrible jobs, and yeah, even bad relationships, long after we should have just walked away. And here is the perfect example. The old car. You've already poured thousands into repairing it. The logical thing might be to sell it, but you just can't let go of all that money you've already sunk into it. That is the fallacy in action, my friends, throwing good money after bad because you can't ignore what's already gone. Okay, next up, the availability heuristic. This is another mental shortcut. Basically, our brains have this simple rule. If I can think of it easily, it must be really important or common. And let me tell you, this one really messes with our perception of risk. So for example, you hear about a single robbery on the local news, and suddenly buying a top-of-the-line security system feels like the most urgent thing in the world, right? The actual statistical risk to your house probably hasn't changed at all, but because the idea is so fresh, so available in your mind, it just feels so much bigger. And listen, these two are just the tip of the iceberg. I'm talking the very tip. The book goes deep on more than 40 of these cognitive biases that are quietly pulling the strings every single day. It's basically an owner's manual for your own brain. But you know, understanding these biases isn't just a fun party trick or a psychological curiosity. It is an incredibly powerful tool, especially when we take it out of the textbook and put it to work in the real world. Seriously, for anyone in management, HR, or, and this is a big one, occupational safety and health, this knowledge is an absolute game changer. It helps you get past writing more rules and procedures and start understanding the human side of why things go wrong. So this is how workplace safety has traditionally been handled. It's called the hierarchy of controls. You try to eliminate hazards, engineer better solutions, give people protective gear, and all that is essential, don't get me wrong, but it consistently overlooks the most unpredictable and important variable in any system: us, people. And this is exactly where these behavioral insights come into play. The book gives you practical models to analyze what's actually happening. Take the ABC model, for instance. It helps you look at the antecedent, what triggers an action, the behavior itself, and the consequence that follows. It's a scientific way to finally get to the why behind what people do. So the big question is, how do you master this? How do you go from just knowing that these biases exist to actually using that knowledge to create real, positive, lasting change? Well, that's the whole point of Nudge or Fudge. It's not just a book of theory, it's a practical, hands-on guide designed to help you start applying these powerful insights right away. I mean, what you'll master is how to see those hidden biases at play so you can build stronger safety cultures, create way more effective strategies, and honestly, just make better decisions, not only at work, but in pretty much every part of your life. So the real question is this: are you ready to stop guessing? To stop just reacting to problems and start scientifically understanding the human behavior that causes them in the first place? Because if the answer is yes, then you're ready to learn how to nudge behavior in the right direction without ever having to fudge the results.